Do they have a penalty or do we? I didn't even see it. All right. Sorry, just a little bit late getting in there. Just got in and just got set up. And St. Peter's, you'll probably hear me say Carshield numerous times. St. Peter's Severe takes a shot on net, and he goes down. We are on the power play. We are in the dark jerseys. The other St. Peter's team is in the white. And here comes George. George brings it in. Shot saved by the goaltender. He knocks it to the side. And I'm going to do my best with not saying Carshield over and over, but just to have it. Puck played behind the net. St. Peter's controls. I should say Team Severe controls. And power play is over. We're back to even strength. Here comes a shot from the point. Ooh, that goes high. Rebound. Shot saved by the goaltender. And that'll actually give me a chance to get out my roster. Nothing like traffic last second. And here we go. Face off. Won by Severe. Plays it back. Henry. Shot. Save. Rebound. Played back to Goldie. Goldie. He puts a shot. That goes wide of the net. Back to Ferguson. Ferguson controls. Shot. Wide. Tipped. On goal. Loose puck. Tried to clear away by St. Peter's. There's a high shot that goes wide, right? And the other St. Peter's team is able to knock it out of the zone. They look to bring it in. Goldie brings the puck out. Stump. Goldie's still battling. There we go. That gets out of it. And Severe goes for a line change. Back at defense, Hudson and Feeler. There's a shot from the point. That goes on. Quite a few shots on net. Rebound. Scored. And just like that, Team Severe is up. And Severe takes a 1-0 lead. I'm going to get the scoreboard all set up to match the jersey colors during our intermission. There's a shot that goes wide on Drew. Played around the zone. Ooh, rebound. Good save there by Drew, number 51. From Dice, he put a nice shot on there. Here comes Hudson. Alex playing the puck out. Alex skating the puck out of the zone. Hudson comes around. He tries to get a shot. He knocks it back. And they look to reverse it. Hudson looking to keep the puck in the zone. Ended up cleared out by STP White. Puck played up. Oh, I'll get that scoreboard figured out. There we go. Puck played right back in. Rebound up in front. Goaltender makes the save, covers the puck. And here we go. Face off to the right of the goaltender. Play back to George. Face off one. George shot. That goes high left. And for any Car Shield parents tuning in, this is Alex's tournament here in Wisconsin. Shot that goes wide right. Shot, save, loose, puck. Another shot, save. And there we go, another goal, 2-0. And there we go. All right, sorry everyone that's tuning in. It's getting me a little bit of time to kind of get myself back together. Ferguson plays the puck into the zone, intercepted, looks to clear out of the zone, kept in. Severe brings it. Oh, cross ice pass. There we go. Now I get the scoreboard figured out. St. Peter's brings it across. And that's offside. All right, Tim's going to take over commentating. That way I can concentrate on the camera work and the scoreboard. Team Severe is up 2-0 right now. And that looks like Goldie plays the puck center ice. Oh, good move there. Brings it in, looking for the shot. Shot that goes high of the net. Drops it back. Ferguson. Shot. That's blocked, deflected wide. St. Peter's looking for the rebound. Shot. Good job by the goaltender. He's getting a lot of shots. Good save there. Goalie's making some saves. Centering pass. That goes just wide. And I wish I could have gotten here a little bit earlier, but I had to drive pretty fast just to get here right at the start of the game. And there's an icing. So I'm going to let Tim take over talking. If you don't mind, you don't do anything except just talk.
Is there a button I press to go
Nope.
live?
There is a button on the right if you want to mute it.
Is it muted now?
It's not muted now.
Oh, so I'm live.
You can take over. Now I can concentrate on this. That's perfect. Thank you.
Here we go. We got Thompson in on the face-off here. Gets the win. Back to Huddy. Huddy over to Severe. Severe back to Tristan. Nice little interception there by the DC St. Peter's team. There's Thompson. This is Carter Severe taking it in. Bryce has control now. Bryce gets tripped again, but no call there. But he's good at drawing penalties. Back to Tristan. Good shot by Tristan. Right on and in. Goal by Tristan Feeler. I don't know who had the assist. I didn't see who passed that back, but it was a nice goal by.
All good, Anderson.
So St. Peter's Severe takes a 3-0 lead.
Go, Dylan.
We got Thompson in on the faceoff here. 4:37, 4:36 to go in the first period. George has the puck from the defense. Here's a chance for St. Peter's here. Luke playing defense. Knocks it away. Over to Bryce. Bryce will look to get it out of the zone. Got it intercepted on the attempted pass to Thompson. That's in there. No offside call there. There's another offside, and they do call it this time. 4:07 to go in the first.
Makes it so much easier.
Malachi on the face-off win. Back to George. Now up to Wyatt. Wyatt fighting to keep it in. Nice keep in by Luke there. Malachi going deep with the puck. It's in front to Wyatt. Wyatt trying to put some pressure on there. Good job by Wyatt there. Now Malachi's going in. We got a 3-on-2 here. The defender was changing. Malachi with a shot just high. Dylan on the rebound over to Malachi, just wide. And that's out of the zone. So Luke is going to clear the zone out. And that hit the bench of the St. Peter's team. 3:16 to go in the first. 3-0. Severe. And it's Coach Severe's birthday today, so you can wish Coach Severe a happy birthday. Boys are trying to get a win for him on his birthday. William with a face-off win. Back to Henry. Henry along the boards up to Sawyer. Sawyer working it in on the left wing. Goldie with a nice play up to Dewey. Dewey's moving it in now. Gets double teamed and a good steal, but then they steal it back. Henry with it now. Henry's got it deep, but it's stolen by the Dietz St. Peter's team. Goldie's got it now, and he's going to circle back and reset. Henry up to Dewey. Dewey tips it in, and Dewey keeps it in. Back out to center. Oh, nice deflection with the foot by Sawyer over to Peeves. Peeves is coming in. Stays with it. Over to Sawyer in front, and Sawyer scores. Great pass by Peeves in front to Sawyer. And it's 4-0. Severe.
You see the bathrooms downstairs?
Yeah.
Intermission, I'm fucking.
Bryce just gave me a look up here with a nod. Nice little steal there by the Dietz team. Good play by Huddy along the boards. There's a pass in front, and Drew gets a nice cover there. Drew is ready to go. Drew looks locked in today. Oh, and there goes Carter with Johnny. And another great job by Tristan to keep that puck in. Tristan's kept about 3 pucks in already today. Carter picks it up. Nice move by Carter. Shot. Bryce whiffed on the rebound, but it was a good try. Bouncing puck. Johnny. Uh-oh. Here's a chance. And Drew had to stick out, but he decided to defer. Huddy up to Bryce along the boards. And Bryce goes through. Now they have a 3-on-1. Hawes, Thompson, and Severe. Bryce gets it blocked. Good defense. Bryce still has it. Back in front. And it's a nice save. Great save by the keeper. Thompson trying to get his second goal of the game. But the goalie's up to the challenge. 46 seconds to go in the first period. 4-0 Severe. And Malachi on the faceoff there over to Dylan. Here's George from the point. George will launch that just wide. Wyatt got control below the goal line. Nice pass out front. Here's George. Gets it blocked. There's Wyatt. He's got a chance now. Deflected in front. George steals it and keeps it in. Got over George's stick, but he's right back up there to the task. But here's Brimberry in and gets it stopped by Drew. No, I'll wait till this is over. That way, just move it back and forth. 7.8 seconds to go in the first period. Malachi's going to be in for the draw here. And Wyatt's going to try to stop it. There's 2 seconds, and George with a block with his chest. It's the end of the first period. It's 4-0 Severe. This is the Battle of St. Peter's in Madison, driving 5.5 hours away just to play your team that you practice with. Yeah, they do. Wisconsin does have good beer. They got good cheese up here too. We had a couple boys had some good macaroni and cheese for dinner at Pooley's.
That place is pretty good.
It is.
School,
Yes.
jerseys and banners.
Yeah.
Cool.
It was a good sports bar.
Shout out to Poolies.
Shout out to Pooley's. If you're in the Madison area, stop down into Pooley's this weekend. Got a nice menu.
Local booze.
Yep. Tell you, Bryce and Johnny enjoyed the mac and cheese bowls, and I know I saw Alex Hudson had a burger with bacon and cheese. I think he had the American cheese though, which I got a funny look from the Wisconsin folks. They thought it should be cheddar. We're going to start the second period here. 12 minutes on the clock. We got Sawyer, Peebs, and Dewey on the forwards. We got, it looks like Goldie and Henry at the defense. And here's Sawyer with a nice little shifty move along the boards. Henry's coming in from the defense. Coming up on the play. Not being denied. Good stick handling there by the defender. Still has it. Looking to get that in front. It's held into the zone. Henry's up. Who's got it now? It looks like Dewey's got it now. Dewey with a nice move, and he gets a shot blocked. Sawyer's wrestling in the corner for it. And a breakout here, and they're going to call a penalty on Ferguson there. He's got a little elbow up along the boards. That could be legal in 14U, but not in squirt. Pee wee. No, Pee wee. We're in Pee wee now. It's not a legal hit in Pee wee. So Henry's going to go to the box for a minute and a half here with 10:57 to go in the second period. 4-0 Sevier. And St. Peter's shorthanded here on a break. Here comes Thompson. Thompson drops it back to Hawes. Bryce is going to rip that, and it's just wide. He's got to hit the net on that one. Hudson with a little bounce pass over to Bryce. Bryce trying to go through all 5 players there. Look at that breakup by Huddy. Huddy sticking his stick in there and everything else to get the puck away. Huddy working along the boards now. That's deep, and Drew's going to come out and handle that over to Tristan. Tristan from behind the net. Bryce gets hooked down, and Bryce draws his second penalty of the game. Bryce is classic at drawing penalties. That's his second penalty draw of the game. I think the over-under is 2.5 on penalty draws by Bryce this game, and he's already at 2. So now we're even 4-4 for the next 34 seconds. See who we got out there. We got Luke and George on the defense. We got Malachi, and it looks like Wyatt on the. Well, is that Wyatt or Carter? That's Carter over there on the right wing. Look at that back check by Malachi. That's just fantastic. Luke's going to go up the door. I love when the defenders go up like this. Luke looking over. He's got Sevier over there and just missed him. Great play. Oh, this is back to George. He's going to rip it to the side. I thought he was going to put it on the net. George has a really good slap shot from that point. And we're going to go one. Now we're on the power play for Sevier. Here's Luke with the shot, and that hurt. That hit him right in the hand. That's going to hurt. Wyatt just wide. That really hurt his hand. I hope he's okay. 5-on-3 at the moment while they change. Here's George to the side. There's a shot in front. Wyatt's working the puck by the boards. Good little flick there by the other St. Peter's team. Dorman along the boards over. Malachi's going to go deep now. That's a good shot. Off the post. Deflected by the defender and off the post. Malachi's still working there. Malachi's still working hard. He's been out there for a while, but he's trying to work hard in there. His wheels are slowing down here. Oh, George just knocked somebody down, and they did not call that. And that's going to be an icing call on the Sevier team. $8:14 to go in the second period, and Sevier's up 4-0.
Just the one. I've been working on the double headset. I've done color before, but I never called it.
Oh man, I could do the play-by-play. You could do the color. This would be fantastic. That would be fantastic. We need we're trying to recruit a color commentator, but we only have one headset here.
That's all I like to do.
Okay, we got a face-off in the Sevier zone. Nice little win by Peeves over to Wyatt, and there's out to Dylan. Dylan's coming in on the break, and Dylan with a shot. Nice save by the keeper. Dylan's going to wrap this around, and Dylan's going to score his second goal of the game. And now Dylan is going to go look for the hat trick later on. He's got 2 goals and a nice little start to the tournament for Dylan. 5-0 St. Peter's with 7:59 to go in the second period.
I'm good, thank you.
Shout out to the scorekeeper. That's you can probably see on the camera. He's wearing a Hartford Whalers old school jersey, which we love the Hartford Whalers. I'll be wearing my Hartford Whalers sweatshirt tomorrow.
That's classic. Classic.
This is the same guy that was up at Wisconsin Dells, though. I remember him from Wisconsin Dells. He wears that Whalers jersey up there. We're about an hour down the road in Madison this weekend, not up in Wisconsin Dells. Some of these boys are going to go see Wisconsin against Notre Dame tomorrow night. And they got to see Notre Dame, Wisconsin in Notre Dame earlier this year. So, oh, there's a nice pass across to Peebs. Oh, Peebs just bounced a little too hard off his stick. Henry back here at the point. Sawyer now. Oh, great pass over to Dewey. Oh, great finish by Dewey. Excellent passing by the St. Peter's Severe team. All that passing they've been working on in practice is really paying off. They've had a couple full sheets of practice ice in the last couple of weeks and been working on those passes. And Coach Chris is looking to change some things up now. We have Luke and Bryce back on defense with George and Tristan and Huddy as forwards. So we're changing some things up here, giving a different look. Bryce with a nice play up to Tristan on the right wing. Tristan and Huddy's over there in the mix, taking out two guys at once. we got George, Tristan, and Huddy on the forwards. We got four defensemen on the ice right now because Luke's still on defense. I didn't see what that whistle was. That whistle for offside? So Chris Severe mixing some things up here, giving these guys a different look. We got Johnny, Carter, and Dylan together with Wyatt and Malachi on the defense. Oh, there's I think the extended goal line caught his feet there and gave him a little trip. There we go. He held the line. Great job. Look at Johnny with good stick handling again here. Dylan in there looking for the hat trick. That's a good job out of the zone by the other St. Peter's team. There's Johnny. Johnny, oh, great defensive play. Break that up. But Dylan's got the puck, and he sends a nice cross in front. Nobody there. And this is back out to Wyatt. Wyatt, nice cross-ice pass to Malachi. Malachi's going to skate this right in, and he's going to rip a shot. Nice save by the keeper. And they get it out of the zone. Wyatt does another great job. Takes that shove and gets right back up. Deep in the zone. Let's see if Dylan attacks. Carter also getting in on the play. And that's going to ice that puck. And we're going to get a whistle with 5:13 to go in the second. 6-0 Severe. See what we got now. We got, looks like we got Henry at the center here. Different look again. We have Sawyer and Goldie on the defense. We got Peebs on the left wing. We got Henry at center, and Dewey's on the right wing. Good hustle back there. And we're getting a penalty here. Looks like a hooking call on Goldie. Is that hooking? Is that the signal for hooking?
I think so.
That's the signal for hooking. We got Goldie's going to head to the box for a minute and a half here on a hooking call. His dad's offering him some words of advice over there by the penalty box. And now it's a 4-on-3, so let's see what can happen here. See if we can get the penalty kill. Sawyer with a nice play out of the zone. Just get that puck out. And that's a really good clear. Not going to ice it. Peebs chasing it in. Peebs draws the turnover. Still has it. Great work by Peebs there to try to get that on the net. Short-handed. Henry working it right in, and there's going to be a goal. Dewey right on the doorstep. That's his second of the game, I believe. So Dewey's working toward a hat trick. Is that Dewey's second, right? Second goal? Yeah, second goal. So Dewey's got 2. 7-0 St. Peter's now with 4:34 to go. The other St. Peter's team is still on the power play for the next minute. Hudson taking it into the zone. Tristan, nice pass into Hudson. Oh, kick save by the goaltender. That's a nice save. Back to Bryce at the point. Oh, nice deflection by Tristan. So it looks like we're going three forwards and 1 defender.
Good luck, Bryce.
Bryce at the defense by himself. Oh, it's back to Bryce. Let's see if he rips a shot. Oh, Simon got a block, but he always using his feet like he usually does. Him and Huddy rode up together today, and they have good communication on the ice there. And look at Huddy drawing that penalty.
That was the slowest, laziest trip I've ever seen in my life.
Huddy just lost that footing, but it was brought on by the defense. So now Huddy draws that penalty, and we are now going to go 4-on-4 hockey here for 25 seconds. Huddy staying in there. Let's see if he can keep that face-off percentage up. And he does win it. George with a little spin. Back to Bryce. Bryce, he spins to George. George in the goal. Great little 2-man game by George and Bryce there. Bryce with another assist. George with a nice goal from the left wing position. And it is 8-0 St. Peter's. Again, having a different look tonight, and they're moving the puck well, playing well as a team. I think we're getting assists on almost every goal, which is good to see. Still have 4-on-4 hockey here. The Severe's team's about to go on the power play in 4, 3, 2, 1 seconds. Severe's team goes to the power play as Goldie comes out of the box. It's a nice pass over to Wyatt. Wyatt's moving in the zone. The pass over to Thompson. Dylan, shot, save, nice save. Oh, there's nice save again on the Wyatt shot. Malachi had a nice shot there too by the goalkeeper. Keeper with a couple nice saves. 3:14 to go in the second period. Dylan with a nice face-off win over to Wyatt. Nice step in by Luke. Dylan playing it along the boards. Luke done a great job of keeping that puck in along the blue line. And that's Johnny pinching in from the right defense. Johnny playing a little bit of defense here. Let's see if he can keep. Oh, he tried to catch that in the air. Good job clearing the zone. And that's out of the zone. So St. Peter's Severe has to clear the zone. And now they're going to go back in. Here's Malachi. Penalty is up now. We are back to even strength. Nice pass over to Wyatt. Wyatt tries to get it in front to Dylan. Dylan back to Wyatt. Wyatt to Malachi. Malachi kicks it over to Johnny. Johnny puts it deep over to Wyatt. Wyatt across to Dylan, and bouncing puck. Dylan almost was able to reel that in. Oh, nice tip by Wyatt on the shot by Luke. Malachi back to the corner. Malachi keeps it in. Wyatt working there along the boards. Malachi gets a stick on it. And Dylan keeps it in. Great job by Dylan. And Dylan shoots it high over the net. Here's Wyatt behind the net. Wyatt with a nice move. And Wyatt gets it over to Malachi, back to Thompson. Thompson takes a shot, tipped by Malachi, just wide. I think it was a high stick, but that's okay. The other St. Peter's team touched it. And now that goes out of the zone, and this should be some line changes here. Great job by Johnny to get that up the ice. Wyatt and Johnny were not able to get off there as they were too far away. Johnny's back on the defense, and we got a penalty. And this penalty is going to be on Peebs. Peebs, I don't know what he did over there, but I think they said he checked him or did something. But interference or checking, I don't know what that signal is by the ref, but I know Peebs does not like that call. But rarely does a kid go in the penalty box and like the call. 1:06 to go in the second period. It's 8-0. Severe. Peebs is in that box now thinking about it for a minute and a half. Sawyer's got control of it behind the net. Over to Severe. Severe's going to play that along the boards, and look at that move by Severe. He's using his feet now. Goldie up in the play. Goldie with a shot. Nice kick save again. This goalie's got a really good kick saves he's had tonight. Here's a break-in for number 21, and it's a nice Drew with a nice little glove pass over to Sawyer. Drew looking for an assist if he can get one tonight. Nice move out by Carter. Here goes Dewey. Dewey going to see if he can complete that hat trick tonight. Oh, nice move by Dewey. Still has it. Over Goldie. Sawyer. Sawyer with the shot just wide, and it is the end of the second period here at the Forest Yards. 8-0 Severe. Severe's team will be back at it tomorrow morning at 10:25. I don't know who they're playing, but they're playing somebody. We can check the old. Oh, it might be the Dubuque Saints, I think, tomorrow. I'm getting word from my correspondent here that they're playing the Dubuque Saints white. So Dubuque is, I think they're in Iowa. Is that correct? They are in Iowa. Oh, where are they from?
Northwest of Chicago.
Oh, so home field Estates. Wolfpack will be lit tomorrow afternoon. That's a 3:23 something. We're going to be having their second game. 3:25. So 10:25, 3:25. Then we're going to head out to, like we said, the Severe team is going to head over to watch the Wisconsin Badgers against the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Little college hockey action. Based on our results.
This is messing with my forwards, defense, and goaltenders because now the defense is up at forward,
Yep.
the forwards are back at D.
Well, we got Bryce is back at the forward now with. Look at this line: George, Huddy, and Bryce. Henry on the defense. George might be 100% on the faceoffs this year now. Huddy working in along the boards. Look at Huddy. Huddy to the front. Oh, Henry. He's got a heck of a shot. Nice glove save. Boy, Henry's got a heck of a shot, and that was a nice save by the goaltender.
Lou Seabeck.
What's that?
Lou Seabeck.
Lou Seabeck is the goal. Is that the goalie? That's the goalie. I've got a good correspondent here. It's
Blue Note champion from 2024-2025.
a 2024-2025 Blue Note Cup champion. Blue Note Cup. Oh, Bryce with a nice little play there off the George faceoff win. Blue Note Cup playoffs coming up in a couple weeks. Should be exciting as always. Oh, nice. Oh, Huddy rings the post. Great pass by George, and Huddy went for that top left corner and rang the post. We're even strength now. We have a running clock here in the third period, just because Brian had a long drive today and is ready to get back to the hotel. Here's a little breakout by St. Peter's. Henry's got this under control, though. It's a good play. Huddy over along the boards. Digs that out. Uh-oh, we got a little turnover here, and Drew is ready. Uh-oh. Oh, my gosh, that went right through Drew's legs. Drew was a little confident there.
Drew just wants some action right now.
There's Tristan up to the right wing. Huddy's going off for a change. Nice pass over to Bryce. Can Bryce finish that? No. Great pass over there by Tristan. Bryce is laying on the puck, and Seabeck is laying next to him. (9:42:41). We have a running clock here in the third period.
Oh, I like running clock.
Malachi scores. Great up top left corner shot by Malachi. Really nice looking left-handed shot by Malachi there, and it's 9-0 Severe. Malachi coming up from the defense. Malachi usually a center, and he's back there with Luke on the defense. Forwards right now, we got Dylan, Johnny, and that looks like Wyatt. That's Wyatt, I think, on the left side. We got more correspondence coming over
Trying to listen to the broadcast over here.
Oh, yeah, everyone wants to hear. Everyone's been hearing about this broadcast and wants to hear. Doing my best to sound like John Kelly. I don't know if I'm succeeding on that, but
Dad's
yeah, yeah, it's a dad's trip this weekend. Yep, the dads are having a good time. Oh, Thompson here. Thompson, shot save. Nice kick save again, and Wyatt's right there. Tell you, Seabeck's made some really good saves tonight. Good kick saves. Carter in there at the center gets knocked over. Sawyer with a shot. Another kick save by Seabeck. There we go. Goldie's skating fast back. Goldie's got this. Sawyer goes to the other side. Goldie turns it nicely. Carter calls for it and gets it through two guys. And here's Peebs. Peebs goes around the official. Great work there. Goldie keeps it in. Kicked in. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Good hustle back by Sawyer. Great job by Drew to quickly get that over to Carter. And Carter's getting into it a little bit in the corner with somebody. And now Dewey's got it. Dewey over to Huddy. Oh, he hit the post again. Huddy's 2 for 2 on post. Ooh, Huddy get knocked over, and he gives him a stare. Huddy did not like that at one bit. Huddy's got his eyes on him, shaking his head. Oh, and Peeps is going for a second penalty. Goes to box. Feel great shame. Again, Peeps does not like it, but it's always a good father-son bonding moment in the box. I remember Bryce almost hit me with a stick one time in the penalty box. Tristan with a nice pass around to Bryce. Bryce has it. Oh, Bryce brought it out. He's got George with him, and he's got Henry with him on the other side. And Bryce, he's trying to go around. Let's see what George can do here. George has some wheels on him. George is not going to let that. Good job by Drew. Over to George. George might go coast to coast here. Oh, no, he's going to pass it up to Bryce. Deflected wide. Bryce should cross this, and he does. Attempts to cross it. George is going to go in. Good job by George again with the stick handling. George across to Henry. Henry just high. George has it. Over to Tristan. And we could have a break here. Tristan with a great job. He probably got away with a trip there, but Bryce just lost it. But Tristan, Bryce with a tip. Tristan with a nice shot there. Bryce kicked it again over to Henry. Bryce showing off those soccer skills as usual. This could be a pass. Brimberry is skating down the middle, going to the front of the net. Rowan with a nice little steal there off George. Here goes Tristan again. Up to Bryce. Bryce with a nice stick handling move. Oh. And Bryce, Johnny must have just been a step offside there. I didn't see that. We'll have to go look at the replay there. I don't know if we got replay available to us. We got 4:15 to go. Fast moving third period. Shout out to this Hazy Rabbit IPA that we got from Lakefront Brewery. It's quite tasty. It's from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Got to try the different beers when you're up here in Wisconsin. And we just got confirmation from our video replay that Johnny was offside, so nice pass over to Wyatt. Wyatt's coming in. I like how Wyatt keeps that wide. Keeps it nice and wide. Just couldn't get it off the stick to get it across, but it's right idea. And that's Thompson with a nice save by this. Seebeck again. Seebeck's had some really nice saves tonight. Approaching that 3-minute mark. We got Severe and Huddy on the defense right now with it's like Peebs and Goldie at 4. Nice shot. Nice save again by Seebeck. Sawyer. Nice keeping by Huddy. Look at Huddy with the stick handling. Could he hit the post again? Oh, no. He did not hit the post again. He was going for that post. Peebs. Nice pass to Goldie. Oh, nice kick save again by Seebeck. Oh, Drew. Shoot it, Drew. Shoot it. Drew's still looking for his first goal of the year. Good save by Drew. Got to hold on to that shutout here in the last 2 minutes. And there's Carter. Here comes Goldie leading the rush. Puts it deep. Peebs with some good stick handling. All the way through. Great stick handling. Oh, and he rings the post. Sawyer's got it now. Sawyer with a great pass to Carter. Dewey's pinching over. And Dewey with good back check there to keep that puck in the zone. Huddy with it. Up, it's sitting there. Carter trying to keep it in. Little battle at the middle. Huddy working hard. Carter barreling through like he wants it. Sawyer, Dewey going deep. Right to the front. Tristan's very fast. Tristan could take that. Look at the stick handling by Tristan. What a pass. Good try to Sawyer, but it got broken up. Good defense there. We're less than a minute to go in this one. Uh-oh, we got a little pushing going on in the corner in the side here. This could get. These kids are all friends though. They all practice together and go to school together and I think he either pulled George down or George fell. And nice pass by Carter. Tristan over to George. We're down in the final 8 seconds. George. Good save again by Seaback. And that'll do it. That'll do it tonight. That's a good start to the tournament. It's a 9-0 win for Sevier. As you see, they all congratulate Drew on the shutout. Drew's going to get probably a bowl of ice cream or some candy tonight from his parents for his great goaltending performance, a shutout. Great start to the tournament. We'll be back at it at 10:25 Central Time. Those of you on the East Coast, that's 11:25. We'll be back at 10:25 tomorrow morning for our matchup with the Dubuque White Saints, or Saints White.